Good, happy Thursday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, possible plane crash reported in Winchester. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Heather Hamill.
Also breaking, Winchester police are investigating a report of a possible plane crash. Police say they got 911 calls for a low-flying plane and then what sounded like a crash. This report is coming from the area near Upper Snow Road and Scotland Road, where they're investigating right now, but police say nothing has been located just yet.
Okay, and there you go on that report. We'll keep you updated on that story. Highway closed, covered in smell after eel truck rollover. A truck carrying eels turned over on a busy highway in Orange, covering another vehicle and the roadway in slime. The incident happened Thursday afternoon on Highway 101 along the coast of Orange, approximately 90 miles southwest of Portland. Troopers said the rollover involved a seafood livestock that tipped over, spraying its contents all over. The difficult conversation, switching a loved one to assisted living. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8, Kathleen Jordan.
U.S. Cellular has unlimited data and got rid of hidden fees. Now's your turn. Move it!
Didn't you just get rid of that?
Sure did, but activation fees pop up every time you upgrade or add a line. Be done with hidden fees and get unlimited data for $40 a month.
It's a family's nightmare.
They don't know what's going on. They're easily agitated.
The tense moments searching for a loved one with dementia who they believe wandered away.
You're really helping them deal with the world, which has become, for some people, very disturbing.
This case ending with good news. Police say Ronald Parsons was found safe after making his way to a family camp. He lives in an independent living facility.
You don't have any worries about, snow removal, the building, the things that came along with owning a home.
Residents can come and go as they want, but they offer certain services.
A lot of people get into that and they get very comfortable where they are. However, as they age, they need more care.
Richard Blumenthal with Advantage Home Care, where caregivers come to your home, says that conversation should happen early, before a crisis. But it can be hard to talk about.
A lot of people in the generation, I'm talking about people now who are over 80, usually have a lot of respect for authority, so their doctor can be the person who has this conversation.
Another option, speaking with someone at the Southern Maine Agency on Aging in Scarborough.
Our job in family caregiver is to know what's out there so we can help people understand various options like adult day programs or the different types of assisted living that are available.
A difficult call that you don't have to make alone.
There are lots of options for people.
Blumenthal says before making any decision, you should see a doctor because sometimes symptoms that appear to be serious can be fixed with medications, and it's always better to make a decision when you have a diagnosis. In the studio, Kathleen Jordan, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Now let's take a look at your stock market and see how your market closed for this Thursday evening. And here's a look at your market right now. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your S&P 500 index closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. Our USS2K closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the red and went down. Dow closes at record as Target's outlook lifts retail shares. U.S. equities closed higher on Thursday as retailers rose, led by Target. Trump defends son again during Paris visit. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Communicating to you, then we're done.
That's great. I'm so relieved. I thought this was going to go on forever.
Wouldn't it be great if everyone said what they meant? The Citi Double Cash Card does. Earn 1% cash back when you buy and 1% as you pay. Double means double.
As far as my son is concerned, my son is a wonderful young man. He took a meeting with a Russian lawyer, not a government lawyer, but a Russian lawyer. It was a short meeting. It was a meeting that went very, very quickly, very fast. Two other people in the room, I guess one of them left almost immediately, and the other one was not really focused on the meeting. I do think this, I think from a practical standpoint, most people would have taken that meeting. It's called opposition research or even research into your opponent. I've had many people, I have only been in politics for 2 years, but I've had many people call up, oh gee, we have information on this factor or this person or frankly Hillary. That's very standard in politics. Politics is not the nicest business in the world, but it's very standard where they have information and you take the information. In the case of Don, he listened. I guess they talked about, as I see it, they talked about adoption and some things. Adoption wasn't even a part of the campaign. But nothing happened from the meeting. Zero happened from the meeting. And honestly, I think the press made a very big deal over something that really a lot of people would do. Now, the lawyer that went to the meeting, I see that she was in the halls of Congress also. Somebody said that her visa or her passport to come into the country was approved by Attorney General Lynch. Now, maybe that's wrong. I just heard that a little while ago, but it's a little surprised to hear that. So she was here because of Lynch. So, again, I have a son who's a great young man. He's a fine person. He took a meeting with a lawyer from Russia. It lasted for a very short period, and nothing came of the meeting. And I think it's a meeting that most people in politics probably would have taken.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday night and see you back here later on tomorrow. Bye, everyone.